Hey friends, Eddie here from filmbuZZer. Ted Lasso. Season 4 premieres on August 5th, 2026 on Apple TV, and it brings back a show that many people thought had already ended exactly where it should. That alone makes this return both exciting and risky. The question is no longer whether people still like Ted Lasso. Of course they do. The real question is whether the series still has something meaningful to say. This time Ted returns to Richmond to coach a second division women's football team. That is a smart move. The show is not simply reopening the same locker room and hoping affection will do the rest. It is putting Ted into a new environment where his optimism, leadership style and outsider perspective need to work all over again. That gives season 4 a real reason to exist. One of the strengths of the original series was always the way Ted entered spaces where people underestimated him. The women's team setup brings that energy back while also allowing the show to explore different expectations and pressures inside the sport. It also gives the series a chance to evolve instead of repeating its old emotional formula scene for scene. The bigger challenge is narrative credibility. Season 3 ended in a way that felt complete. Ted went back to Kansas, and that choice mattered because it placed fatherhood above professional success. If season 4 wants to work, it cannot treat that ending like a temporary pause. It has to justify why Ted is back in Richmond and why this new chapter adds something instead of weakening what came before. That is where the comeback becomes interesting. Apple's official material suggests this is not just a reunion season, it presents season 4 as a leap into something new. Ted is not returning to reclaim the same role, he is stepping into a different team, a different challenge and potentially a different phase of his own life. That creates room for growth rather than simple repetition. The returning cast helps too. Rebecca, Keeley, Roy, Beard and the rest of the familiar circle make sure the heart of the series is still intact. But the season will live or die by balance. It needs enough familiarity to feel like Ted Lasso, while also proving that the show can change. There is still reason for caution. Season 3 sometimes felt too stretched, too scattered, and too comfortable wandering away from its strongest central thread. Season 4 needs to be sharper, it needs clearer momentum, stronger structure, and a better sense of purpose. My takeaway for now is this: the comeback is risky, but it is not automatically pointless. The new direction is strong enough to justify curiosity. If the writing stays focused, Ted Lasso may still have a worthwhile second act, but this time charm alone will not be enough. The series has to earn its return. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss any of our upcoming content. Share the video with your friends and feel free to drop us a comment. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching and we'll see you in the next one.